guys, Ian Anderson, Kevin Jones, Central Coast Disc Golf. We are again back for round 2 lead card from the San Francisco Open. We have a fantastic lead card. We got a bouncing Simon Lizotte, Ricky Wysocki, Anthony Barela, and Calvin Heimburg. They're putting on a show so far in these tough conditions, Kevin.
Yeah, this is truly exciting. Ricky Wysocki, 7 under par through 9 holes. That is a huge score. He is making moves right now. There's no doubt in my mind. He's got to be leading the event right now.
I would think so.
Very close to it, if not. Anthony Barela at a 4 down through 9. That's a score that I would be very proud of myself, especially in the wind.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great start.
Yeah.
But it's just tough when Rick's throwing 7 through 9.
Yeah, it sure is.
Hole 10 times the bombs, Kev.
It sure is. So hole 10, par 5, 1,200 feet. You have an option off the tee. Do you want to try to get in eagle position, or do you want to just, play for your birdie 4? So I would imagine we'll see a couple different plays here. These guys all have huge arms, so they're either going to try to flex it and get that eagle position, or they're just going to throw their favorite angle. Ricky's throwing his favorite angle right now. That's a tiny Anheuser angle. He's throwing it with a stable disc, letting it turn right all day, and just consistently finish left.
Sit.
That does need to sit. That is out of bounds.
Can you believe that?
No, I honestly can't.
You can see Rick can't believe it either. He's like, really?
Looked like a really good shot out of his hand. His disc is just so overstable it carried.
Yeah, just refused to chill. Simon smashing 80 miles an hour. That's a new speed record for Central Coast Disc Golf.
You got to be kidding me. Why are you doing that right now? That is so insane, Simon. You are something else, dude. I really enjoy watching him.
He's incredible. And a great hang as well. Anthony Barela.
There we go. I love this from AB. He's throwing a tiny hyzer angle because he's really comfortable with it, getting not too much flex, and obviously a ton of distance, but for AB, he's got another 80 to 100 feet in him.
If he wants it, yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin, Star Destroyer.
Oh, no, Calvin
Come back.
burned it a little bit, but it has the stability because that Destroyer is awesome.
I was with you watching that one the first time. I was very worried it was going to keep coasting to OB, but it hooked up, thankfully. AB wishing for a Star Destroyer again.
Yes, sir, AB. I'm super happy for him right now. He's playing extremely smart golf. Am
I crazy?
I had no idea that he was literally about to go 50 deep.
In 2 on a 1,200-foot hole.
And he's playing conservative, everybody. Like, I'm not joking. He's playing conservative. That shot is so awesome. I'm really happy for him to just play a safe shot to the middle of the fairway and then go for it.
You get a wider area. It's less OB on that second shot.
So much more area.
Look at the mental game on that kid.
Yeah.
And Simon showing the hustle. Going back to Jerry Gomez, his caddy.
I don't know what was going on there.
I don't either, but Simon just does fun things sometimes.
So we have these stakes, and you have to, it does come into play. You have to go on the inside of the stake.
Yep.
The string has to be roped on the inside. Sometimes that millimeter can come in play.
So they strung it out, but it was unfortunately OB. So Ricky's throwing 3 right here.
Man, these are huge shots, but also these guys have huge distance.
He's got a circle, edge of the circle putt for birdie.
For birdie, that you don't see that very often.
After an OB drive especially. Calvin, whoa, this thing is dancing.
That was what it was doing. Nice shot from Calvin. That's how you play the hole, if you ask me. Safe, conservative drive to the middle.
Yeah.
Bomb a drive into the trees. And then just kind of putt up like Simon's going to do.
Yeah, just pitch up and take your birdie.
Good shot. This shot is actually, it's a little bit trickier than you might imagine, too, with the right to left wind. Calvin was being really careful with his angle there. He wanted to make sure that the disc was super flat. Because if it's on any hyzer at all, it could just carry to 30 feet, no problem.
Yeah, Annie, it gets smashed into the ground.
Yeah, and to 30 feet, no problem.
Uh-huh.
We want to drop it in with this one. We don't want to have to putt.
And Ricky does unfortunately miss his birdie bid. AB for eagle. Oh. Leaking just high.
Yeah, that was a really good putt. I bet he's happy with that.
Yeah. That makes his birdie. Ricky will drop in a par. Don't see too many of those from him so far.
No, not at all. I'm surprised Ricky actually parred this hole on the streak that he was on. I think maybe he was trying to get an eagle. I don't know.
Yeah. AB with the hair, man.
It's so long. Don't even ask me. Don't even ask.
I can't handle it, man. AB getting within one of Ricky, who loses a stroke to the card. That doesn't happen very often, especially today. Hole 11 is on deck. Very different from the last one.
Yeah, and I said it last time. I'll say it again. This is one of my favorite holes on the course. I just think it's a really technical sidearm shot, but I think it also takes championship level distance for a sidearm. It's very easy to push straight into the OB bunkers, and it's very easy to hit these trees right off the start.
Simon.
Ooh, pretty line from Simon. Needs to finish hard.
The DD3.
No skip, but no danger. So that's a 30-footer right there.
Yeah, you'll take that one on this hole. It's a tough park job. AB going with the McPro Rock 3.
This shot's really cool, and AB's doing it really well. The mistake I see everybody do here when they try that backhand shot is they put it too low, and they don't let the disc carry to the right. He absolutely got it high enough.
Just petered out a little early. This is a Star Destroyer from Calvin, ripping out 65 miles an hour. It's a pretty heated forehand.
Yeah, I talked to Calvin about this shot, and he is just working on that hyzer angle with the flick. You see it come out a little bit flat there. I think it's just because he's not quite comfortable with the super hard hyzer shot yet.
And Ricky. Yeah.
Bingo.
It looks like he's back on the birdie train, Kevin.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's a destroyer.
Yeah,
that
it
he
is.
threw there. That was a good shot.
AB, long-ish look for the 2. He wants it, though.
Whew. It's a great putt right there.
Yep, just got away from him a little bit there.
You can see the ripping wind right now.
Not friendly conditions on the putting green. Oh.
Now that is the first surprise I've seen from Calvin on the putting green.
Yeah, it's probably his worst miss so far.
I would say so.
Ooh.
Simon dropping it in there just beautifully.
That guy does not miss. Nicely done, Simon.
Man, that was a really good putt.
Ooh, Calvin's got a long comebacker, Kevin.
Yeah, this is no fun right here.
Oh,
dude. That was such a good run.
almost got it. But
Just an inch.
He'll be losing 2 strokes to that guy.
Yeah, that's not what you want. I think Ricky had lost a stroke on the last hole, but just got it back just like that.
Yeah, right. Wasted no time. And AB staring down this ripping headwind putt. It's short, but it does not look easy.
It's definitely not. Like, that putt is, you have to make sure that you're full committed. You got to make sure your angle's correct, and you don't really want to put it too hard because it might ricochet off the pole.
Yeah, very true.
It's always in your mind.
Come blowing right back out, right? There's Simon with that perfect putt as Ben and I look on.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that putt. That was sweet. Nose up, but dropping into the basket.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Nice.
That tailwind. Those are really nice birdies from Ricky and Simon. You really don't see a ton of 2s on that one, so props to them. Rick leading the crew with that 18 down. Hole 12, another really tough get.
Yeah, there's like 3 holes on this course that kind of play this shot right here. 440 feet, somewhere in there, and bending to the right. This time we've got a headwind, though, and that's what makes this one play much different, is that it's always playing with this crazy headwind. Simon going with the roller play. He's going, and I'm seeing everybody go with a really fast disc when they roll this hole.
Yeah, DD3 for Simon.
DD3, yeah. So super fast, putting it pretty vertical on the ground and just letting it roll forward. Rick's doing it too. Is that 2 left? No, sir, not today. That is money. That is a great shot.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Fun to watch.
Man, putting to where Calvin put his air shot yesterday, and Rick is stoked.
Yeah, he knows it. He's playing a really solid round right now, and then he just hit this super difficult shot, like almost guaranteeing him a birdie, knowing Rick.
So good. AB looking like Calvin yesterday.
Oh, he was so close.
It just couldn't hold it, Kevin.
It looked good the whole way, but you could tell, right, whenever it caught that little gust.
Yep, that Star Destroyer got a little more stable than he was hoping for. Calvin also throwing a Star Destroyer. This is low.
Don't cut roll. This could go somewhere. This is so scary on this hole. He'll be all right. He's just got like 300 feet.
Yeah, let's see what he is. Yeah, 220 to the pin here. He's doing playing it like a triangle.
Oh, cool shot from Calvin.
That was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, you don't get to practice that much because you just pray that you're not going to go over there.
AB, after going long on his drive, has a pretty long bid for the birdie. That's just going to turn into a 3. Simon, good chance for a birdie. See if he can go back to back.
I know exactly what he was wanting. He was definitely wanting drop there.
Oh, yeah. Rick.
Well done, Ricky. This is good. This is fun to watch. He's smoking the course right now.
He is. When you get this hole, you know you're feeling good. You know you're playing well.
So true. So true. Such an extra one.
Mm-hmm. Total bonus bird. Looks like everybody else will be cleaning up pars. Calvin can't be too sad about the par after that drive anyway.
No, this is a hole that I personally will congratulate anybody who gets a birdie and gets a stroke on me on this hole because it's so hard. If I'm getting this hole, it's going to take some good luck, honestly.
It is. Ricky with the best hug face in the business, if we're being honest.
All day, yeah. 9 down. This is awesome.
He is smoking it. Hole 13, par 3, 347, throwing as hard as you can to go 350 feet.
You said it first, Ian. This hole is crazy right now. 25 mile per hour wind. And it's just like, it's so touchy right now. You have the green that's sloping to the left. If you catch a skip by the basket, you'll be 45 to the left. If you catch a skip 45 feet right of the basket, you'll stick there. So Ricky is playing a high shot. He's done this for a while. He, for some reason, likes that high spike hyzer. I personally think it brings that tree into play, but
it worked.
He does make it work.
And you tell they're throwing max distance. Simon's throwing 70, Rick threw 74 or 72, something like that. Like,
yeah.
They are ripping it.
Fast drivers on full power.
Look at that PD2 shot from Simon.
Sweet placement right there. It's just, he played his angle so nicely.
So hard to get it stick just right there. AB looks like that luster destroyer.
A little flatter angle.
Yep.
That wasn't too bad. I'd be pretty content with that. He might have that tree to deal with,
Yeah.
though.
Maybe a little harder than that might have been parked.
Yes.
Calvin. Star Destroyer as well. 70 miles an hour.
And that's going to stick, and that's going to be where you don't want to be.
Man,
That's a decision right there.
I do not want this putt ever.
What are we watching right now?
62 feet on that putt.
Right to left wind. He just gets his putter perfectly flat on the basket.
I thought maybe he'd give me a smile on the way back from the basket.
Nothing?
Nothing.
How? Like, good putt from Ricky also right there.
It
answering
was.
on the big putt.
Yep. Ricky does not like to get big putted.
No, sir.
AB an awkward look here. Oh, that was makeable though. Left it just a little low.
Just too goofy for him right there.
Yeah. See if he can save par.
Whew, I love it. These guys are doing such good disc golf right now, making their comebackers.
That was right into the teeth of the headwind too.
Yeah. Such a solid putt.
And look at that drive from Simon.
That was a perfectly weighted drive from Simon. He just had a good speed on it.
This putt from Calvin. 2 days in a row, he hit a big one on this hole.
Yeah,
this one though.
So filthy.
Might hit the same chain even.
Yeah.
They were both that perfect.
You're so right. They were.
Wow. Rick getting a 20 down, 10 on the round through 13.
Let's go, Rick.
That should almost not be possible, but he's doing it.
Another sweet graphic from Central Coast. The Mando right there. Some people go just left of the Mando on a hyzer route. Other people are throwing up the middle, possibly sidearm, sometimes turn over mid-range or putter. But we're playing into a headwind, so for some reason the middle shot seems very difficult to me. Let's see what goes on.
Ricky likes it, though. I think that's the pig.
I think it is, too. I'm liking it.
That'll play.
Yeah, he's playing that shot because he knows he can hit the gap and push it straight up the fairway somewhere, at least in Ricky range.
Yeah, he's so confident with a 400 or 300.
Mm-hmm.
Simon going wide.
Yeah, he hit that gap pretty good there. I figure that's going to be putting, and now it's really putting.
And that one flashed chains from the tee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There. That's the moment it flashed.
That's awesome.
Calvin looks like he's going to take the wide play as well with his Champ Firebird.
Yes, sir.
Keeping it nice and low.
Nothing wrong with that. Plenty of short grass out there to catch a skip, and you can just see the wind shoving the disc backwards.
Interesting. AB likes that line as well. He's throwing a Champ Max, though.
Interesting. He's feeling that wind.
That'll putt.
Yes, absolutely. Good play.
Yeah, everybody inside the circle. Ricky up first for the birdie.
This is crazy right here. Goodness, guys.
On a heater, Kevin.
This is sick. I'm really enjoying this. These guys are making everything get in there.
AB.
Yeah, I mean, these putts are just so hard.
Hopefully he can make the comebacker for par.
Boom.
Oh. The difficulty on that one was way higher.
It was so harder.
But he's still just disgusted, you could tell.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his second putt was definitely further from the basket than his first.
Maybe a little easier with a tailwind, but still not a cake job. And Calvin carding the bird.
Well done, Calvin. Every putt out here is so important and so difficult, and they're making it look easy. I just don't want it to be overshadowed.
Yeah, that wind uses up a lot more of your mental energy.
So it really does.
All right, we will kick it off to our sponsors after we check out the scores here. Calvin, Rick, and Simon all carding birdies. Ricky with the huge lead, 5 strokes right now. Doing work.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Jones. I'm here with my brand new Prodigy BP3 V2 backpack, and I'm loving this thing a lot. It's extremely lightweight. It's carrying all the discs I could ever ask for. It's pretty sturdy and durable. I've got my 2 putters up here, no problem. Room for a towel if need be. It's really lightweight, it's extremely efficient, and for all you, it's extremely affordable, so come check it out.
We are back to the amazing action. Huge thanks to Innova Champion Disc for sponsoring the tournament. Prodigy Disc for sponsoring our coverage. Hope you're enjoying it. Hole 15, a tough hole to enjoy, though.
Well said, Ian. This hole is that third bending to the right hole that I talked about in the 440 feet range.
Rick smashing a destroyer, 67 miles an hour. That is the forehand speed record.
No way.
Yeah, ties Eli Grijalva.
That's so disappointing. Rick drew a soft forehand right there that the wind just pushed it straight.
It's kind of what happened to FaZe yesterday, right?
Yes, it's
Just
exactly what
kept
happened.
pushing it out. Simon?
Nothing wrong with that at all.
No, throwing the DD3 there. He's not happy, though.
Not stoked.
But you got to be you're disappointed with anything that's not parked on this hole.
Yeah, because there's no way you can run anything. Even at Circle's Edge is something most people wouldn't run. What did that?
I know, right? There's a sniper branch up there.
that looked so invisible to me.
It did, yeah. Just kicked out of the air. And AB smashing one as well.
That looks good. Good height on it. Looks like it's going to hyzer back, but does it have the distance? No, nothing. That's a 3.
It is. Yep. Calvin's looking at this. He's got his Champ Rhino.
Now, here's a tough shot. He has that first stump. Look, he's bending it just around it.
He called it, Kevin.
Yeah, that shot was tough. He had to do too much to it. He had to bend it around the stump so that he's not at 30 feet and settle it into the pin, and he just couldn't make it happen. He let it fade out, and now he's at 30 feet.
With a headwind putt. And everybody else just smartly laying up.
Take it from me, even on a layup, you want to be dropping in on this basket. It is so scary. There's so much wind. Like, if you're on the headwind side, you're going to have to do a turbo putt or something. Oh, don't roll. Yeah, even right there, like, that's no fun.
Mm-mm.
This is a headwind, it looks like. Just stay in the basket, and it hit it low.
Ooh.
That's a good putt.
But that is going to end up with a disappointing bogey for
Yeah.
Calvin. You can see that one on his face at least.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but he's not losing too much, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
honestly, getting a 3 on this hole would be your birdie, honestly.
True. And with your leader takes a bogey as well.
Yes.
Ricky with that OB drive. Just laid up from the hazard, took a 4.
It's such a good hole, though. It really makes you make decisions. It makes you execute a tee shot, and if you do perfectly execute, you can drop in a 2.
Yeah, it's definitely a thinking man's hole. There are always see your bogeys and pars. Hopefully we see some birdies on this island hole.
Let's go. Hole 16, the island hole. This is another crucial tee shot. You're either going to take likely a 2 or 4. We really want to get on this island green. We have that ripping right to left wind, so going hyzer is a little scary because that disc can get caught under the wind and just carry who knows how far.
And Simon's throwing a PD2.
PD2, he snuck it in there. What a shot.
Yep. Gotta look for the bird. Anthony going for a Champ Max.
These are just really overstable discs, and they're throwing it so that they fall. They want them to fall to the ground.
Oh, wow. Backboarding that thing.
Wow.
That hit it on the fly.
Fortunate is an understatement. That is super, super good luck right there.
Oh, come
my.
on, Rick.
Yeah, right? Like, under pressure, he knows if he hits this, he's going to be just cruising into tomorrow.
Yep. He's shaking off those bogues in a hurry when he gets them.
Yeah, good on Rick. That's what he's so good at. Calvin doing the same. Don't skip or skip into it.
Just putting that Champ Firebird on the box.
Great sidearms. So we saw 2 backhands and 2 sidearms there.
That tailwind just didn't give it quite enough.
Yep.
AB should be making this birdie, but those flags,
Should.
man.
Look at it. It is no joke.
Nothing's a gimme right now.
Elevated basket. Good putt, AB.
Mm-hmm. And Rick, that's the kind of putt you want on an elevated windy basket.
Yes, sir.
Just drop it in.
Starting to see some smiling from Rick. He's been in the zone the past 16 holes.
Yep.
He's ready to turn this scorecard in, I think.
That's that pig again.
Yeah, it totally is. I like that play. There's no skip. Sometimes you see the forehands wanting to like hop over the wall, but not that.
Smart play.
Yeah, very well played by Rick.
He is 21 down. He is 4 clear of the card. Personified by AB in second place. Looking at hole 17.
Here we go, hole 17. This is one of the holes that I am not afraid to just throw full power on. It's uphill. There's a headwind. You just don't want to, there's not much you don't want to do. There is a cart path up by the basket that actually is reachable on your second shot if you're like not paying attention.
Yeah.
It actually happened on my card yesterday. Somebody threw and got caught up in the wind and went OB and ended up taking a bogey on what we want to consider a birdie hole.
Yeah, it really is. It's a pretty soft par 4 for you guys with the pro power. That's a SDS from Anthony, getting it out in the fairway. Ricky also going for a Star Destroyer.
Oh, he just smoked this one.
74 miles an hour. It's crushed.
Oh, it's going so straight, too. Nice shot, Ricky.
Yeah, I guess the New Mexico flag stamp was in the machine when he went to go pick up the disc. He's got a bunch of New Mexico flags on all of his discs right now.
Actually, I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. This is looking great.
Yeah, these are awesome shots. They're getting up there. They're going to be, I don't know the exact distance, but it's standstill distance for sure.
Simon, 76 miles an hour.
Woo, baby.
Going right at it, too.
Whoa, that is huge.
482 uphill.
He might jump putt that.
What a drive. AB going for the forehand second shot.
Sawed off just a little.
That's his Champ Max, and
Well
those are easy
played.
to saw off.
Yep, no doubt about that.
They are beefy. Calvin with the Champ Firebird.
Interesting play. He's playing the slope of the green, it seems like, and there was no action on it because of it.
Nicely done. Looks like a Sexton Firebird for Ricky.
Yes, sir, Rick. Play your game. Get your birdie here. If he can finish off with one more birdie, that's so awesome.
There's Madison. Hanging out with her Florida friend in Calvin. Simon with just a putter up shot.
Bingo.
That's what you count on this hole.
Yeah, that's what Simon wants to do. He wants to hammer his drive all the way up the fairway and just have a basic shot to the pin.
Yep. AB for birdie. Oh
Man, that yeah.
Did you see that out of his hand?
Yeah, it just took off.
Hopefully the comebacker.
That is the first comebacker of the day, isn't it? That
Yep.
we didn't make.
The wind got him both times. You see that? The tail
No
knocked
doubt.
him out of the air coming back.
No doubt, the wind absolutely crushed the frisbee there.
Oh man, I saw the nastiest spit out I've seen in such a long time for Drew Gibson on this one.
Oh really? Headwind spit out?
No, tailwind spit out.
What?
10 feet hits the pole and it comes back out in this ripping tailwind. I was.
How does that even happen?
I could not. Yeah, none of us could believe it. And I don't think Drew could either. Poor guy.
I love how Simon has his like palm on the disc when he throws.
Uh huh.
I don't know. It's just kind of unique. He doesn't wrap his fingers around it. He just presses it against his left palm.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting.
All birdies there except for AB with the unfortunate bogue. Rick crushing with 22 down right now.
Yeah, that bogue for AB definitely hurts. He could birdie that, and that's a 2-stroke swing,
That's
no
right.
doubt. But moving on, here we go. Hole 18. We're going to be facing a headwind. There's no doubt. It's going to be about 20, 25 miles an hour. If you flip your drive over too far to the right, you'll be OB, and if you let it hyzer out left, you're likely going to find the bunker with the distance that these guys have.
Ricky has a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, this is his pretty stable destroyer.
Again, 74. He's crushing max power.
So good. He's just throwing it so hard, and this disc seems like it just takes his torque and goes straight. Like, that's a great disc.
It is. Simon has a PD2. 75 miles an hour.
These guys, they're not being shy at all. They're throwing massive drives into a headwind. That's so smoked.
471 feet uphill into a headwind.
Nuts.
Calvin with that Star Destroyer.
Don't do anything crazy. This is it right here. This is what we're all afraid of. Getting over on it just a little too much.
Gosh.
The wind gets under the cut roll and sends it out of this world.
And this thing I thought was going to do the same, but it's got stability.
It has a ton of stability,
That's a
obviously.
beefy
Goodness.
Star Destroyer. Calvin said that purple Star Destroyer is no longer in his bag.
It got retired on hole 18.
It
round
did
2.
get retired after 2 nasty cut rolls. That was his second shot, just doing what he needed to do.
Yeah, good shot. I think he got in front of the other guy's drives.
Yeah, he
which
did.
Would be good.
AB 300 to the pin, reaching for a Star Max, or Champ Max, sorry.
Ooh, I love it. That's a great play from AB right there.
Man, there's danger everywhere on this green.
There really is. You want to play deep, but if you play deep, you're going to go in that bush
Like Calvin did yesterday.
like Calvin did yesterday. No, that's a good shot right there. He's going over the bunker, kind of keeping that out of there, giving himself 25, 30 feet.
And Calvin going back to the bag. There's Jerry,
Jerry on the bag.
our friends at Jomez Pro. They're hanging out this week. You want to go caddy for his friend Simon?
Yeah.
Do not play them in pools doubles, by the way. They are shark status. Oh,
I
no!
totally believe it.
Simon, unfortunately, going OB there.
That hurts, and the OB, it really hurts because you're now faced with a par putt from 30 feet with wind.
Yeah. Not the way you're trying to end your day here. Calvin!
Stop it.
No!
Oh. That's trouble.
It's kind of first sign of Calvin's mental game cracking a little bit there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Might be a little frustrated by that cut roll.
Yeah, he played super solid golf all around. Still has a solid round. It's
He
just 2 strokes hurt.
Ricky for birdie. Man.
Must have felt some weird footing. He went with the straddle there.
Good par save from Simon.
Yes, sir. Happy to finish off with a par just like that.
AB to finish with a birdie.
Is that a headwind right there?
Just a little one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Sweet putt, AB. Way to finish, man. That's a birdie right there. Getting the bogey that he lost back. And that'll put him on lead card.
And that's a stroke on the card, too. There's Alyssa Van Landen in the background. Go check out her pictures. Does amazing work.
Yes, she does. What a sweet round that we saw today. Ricky absolutely smoked the course. Like
He did.
12 down,
And he missed a putt for 13 at the end there.
missing a putt for 13. he's in control. He has this tournament in his hands right now.
He does.
So let's see what he can do tomorrow.
He was hoping to keep it rolling in our final round here. Checking out our scores on the top 10. He's got a 5-stroke lead.
Yeah, so we've got little pockets in the scoreboards. We've got 22, 3 at 17. There's your lead card right there. Chase card Conrad, Seppo Paiu, Paul Macbeth, and Kevin Jones. All at 15 except myself.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool leaderboard, and there's definitely still some room. Like, we could have a second place, third place, could be anybody in the top 10.
Oh, absolutely. You guys are going to all be making runs from the chase card.
Yeah.
Should be fun. We got the lead card action. Hope you guys check it out. Thanks for watching this one, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you for round 3.